What is this? It's a dried up worm.
I thought it was a snake.
No, snakes are much larger. I mean, I hope, but I feel like sometimes some of the decisions that I make or have made were not good decisions, and like it's negatively affecting them. Like my choice to stay home right now, you know what I mean? I feel like it's affecting, you know, my son's ability. Like now we have to be strategic about his school. You know, I always knew my kid is going to a private school, like that's it, it's nothing to talk about. But now financially I can't swing it. And so I feel like if I would have worked harder when I was younger, you know what I'm saying? If I would have had a certain kind of behavior in the past, I don't know. I'm so focused on them having more and doing more, and like that I'm so hard on them because I'm just like, dude, it's hard when you don't have, you know, like when you make wrong choices. It's so hard. Life is so hard. It's like everything. Like I'm always nagging my son. I'm always correcting his English. You know, they want to eat snacks. I want them to eat fruit. I'm just like, it's just draining me. You know, trying to be so perfect for them. It's just like, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's just really hard. And inside, she's so sassy. Like, I'm so nervous because she's so sassy. And I just keep thinking, you know, if she don't change, I don't know. And I know she's only 2, but like she's pretty strong in her person. She's been like this since she was born. And I don't want her to have a hard life because she has an attitude problem or because she's a strong-willed woman. Like I need her will and her drive to be just as strong as her. Like if she's gonna be I need her to be on it. I don't need her to be a broke one or a needy one. You know what I'm saying? I need her to be like the top B so that she can run this. And so I'm so hard on her because I want her to be strong. Because you can't be you can't have a strong personality but weak character. If you gotta have a strong personality, you gotta have a strong character. You have to be able to endure. And I'm like, I'm just so afraid. And then my son lately, he's such, like, I just see his person. He's such a more sensitive person than my daughter. But he's so assertive. And I'm like, no, that doesn't match. You know what I'm saying? So I find myself, because Sharif is at work so much, I'm so hard on him now. I'm like, no crying. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm his mom. I want to nurture him. I don't want to be like that. But it's like I feel like a single parent because I'm trying to teach him how to be a man and teach him how to be a boy. And I don't know what I'm doing. I've just been dropped in the middle of the earth, and I'm just by myself. And I've just been so sad. It's been so hard for me to get out the bed. And then I don't want to spew all this on Sharif. So I'm just like, oh, I'm sick. You know, I'm just sick. I'm just blaming it on sick. And don't get me wrong, I feel sick, but not like this. A lot of the sickness is from sadness. And I just don't know what I'm doing.
Black mother, don't you hold that child of yours for too long. You're going to spoil him and he going to grow spoiled. And then there'll come a day when he'll walk outside your front door into a world that rejects him completely. And then he might hang himself for feeling. You got to love him at arm's length. Punch him in the chest occasionally. Tell him he ain't. That way he'll survive. Sister, don't you make that man feel like no king. The day will come when he will surely discover that you are the only thing that he can rule. And he might curse and beat you for all of the things that have cursed and beat him. Sometimes love has a hard way of recycling, like birth. And sometimes life comes at you wrapped around your neck like an umbilical. And that same life can end with a noose or a bullet. But we're not in charge of life or death, only love, Father. Black Father, don't you love that son of yours too hard, it'll make him gay. And the world already sees you as less of a man as it is. You got to be tough in everything you do. Refer to even the slightest touch of skin as a pound. Show the world that the most feminine thing about you is your mother, because you knew she loved you sure, even though she feared to love you too hard, mother. Don't you let that little gal of yours too far from your sight. She hanging around them toe-headed boys. She gonna end up loose or queer. And watch out for them fast-tailed girls she been rolling with. They'll teach her how to talk herself out of every chance of marrying. They'll teach her to love herself till her head grow the size of 4 ass. And then ain't nobody gonna know what to do with her. She'll feel like she don't need nobody. She'll grow all stiff-necked and big-bellied and have a son and raise him with another woman. And they'll be so disappointed when the world shows them that the child was never theirs. Our children are only here for the lynching.